We now return to Let's Play the Banner Saga. Time to keep going. Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Luden overhears this. That's a dozen dredge heading straight towards Strand. He says, you ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Send some warriors to take care of it. Will do, he says. Hopefully they'll be able to catch back up to the caravan. He rushes off to find some volunteers. Luden and his men are not asked. You return to travel. Heck on. You can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way, am I right? Why do you ask? Because since we left Arborang, the Varl have been acting like I need protection. Don't assume only the Varl can fight, do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim, the banner of Arborang. I insist on joining the battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kinder. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way? Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man, is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to Bercy. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book-reading type. You're Bercy. You're a Khan. Gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Luden? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore? I've had a lot of jobs. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, old leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind that gravelly request. You're so right. She watches you approach with her head held tilted back and points a thumb towards Luden's tent. No, here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Yrsa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. She watches you expectantly. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp is turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Yrsa. Hakan, you stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Okay. Look at the heroes. So we got Ludin here, with his impale. Ludin is the Prince of Men, the next in line to become king of most of the continent. He's not well liked amongst either peers or rivals, mostly due to his high-born attitude. However, not many will claim that he isn't smart, a well-trained fighter, or lacking courage. He currently finds himself somewhat against his will on a visit to the Varl capital, in what his father hopes becomes a new era of rule by lineage. There we go. Yrsa. Not many people know much about where Yrsa came from, but ever since Ludin became old enough to train, Yrsa has been close by. Rumors used to spread about a romantic relationship between the two, until Yrsa heard about them, and then suddenly they stopped. Those who have spent much time near her have described the woman as intimidating. And Bersi. Of all of Ludin's traveling companions, Bersi is the most likely to stand out, being a literal giant amongst men. Even Ludin seems afraid of him, which may be the primary reason he hasn't been sent away. On the rare occasion, it has been whispered that the Varl doesn't even work for the prince, but some other group altogether. What is well known is that he's already saved Ludin's life on more than one occasion. I think we will replace Eric with Bersi. He's a bit more powerful. He's got 12, as opposed to him with only 8. What does Ludin have? He's got 10. Okay. Yrsa... You know what? Maybe I don't actually want her in my party. I mean, having an archer is nice, but she is very weak. So I'm gonna have to make sure I protect her. And she's only got a maximum strength of 7 as well. So she has Slag and Burn as her ability, which allows her to throw a bunch of slag and light it on fire, which does 2 strength damage, which frankly isn't that great because it's not even damage over time. It's just you're on fire. She does have puncture though, which gives her the 2 points of armor, or the additional strength for every 2 points of armor that her target has lost. So I guess she's good for picking off the weak guys, but I don't know, maybe... Well, he doesn't even have a shield. All he's got really is rally. But he does have more fighting ability. We'll see. Okay, well, we don't need to rest, so it's time to go. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakan, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Let's challenge the Varl to a fight. Who will you take orders from, you ask loudly. Wagnir's dead, we can decide this right now. You raise your fists. He does the same, reluctantly. His best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. What's his name, you ask his companions. Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. That's how you deal with the Varl. A small gathering of tents come into view. A group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you. Leaving an offering to Dengler as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed, thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure them the way to Strand is clear and see them off. They thank you profusely. One stops as he passes. If you're passing by Dengler, do me a favor. My wife's brother stayed behind. You'll know him by a necklace with many rings on it. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You nod. After a short time, they continue on. We didn't need the supplies, so we didn't need to trade. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Moger, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vetterfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakan? Asks Moger. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with high casualties. Or you could take burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 504 of them. You have 185 fighters, 456 Varl at your side. So we're a little bit outnumbered. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amongst the enemy ranks. Looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Well, in that case, we will charge. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Rush into battle. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Okay. Well, we're kind of outnumbered. I don't think that really affects the battle itself. I'm going to swap out Yrsa for Eric. In fact, I'm going to do... No, he's actually weaker than Luden. Okay. Alright. Oh, good grief. But these guys are much closer than I am comfortable with. They are quite powerful. They've got very high shields. But the real threat is going to be this guy. He's got 15 strength. So we're going to want to charge him first. Now, I put him... It's kind of annoying that you can't just swap characters like that, but we will make do. Okay, no! God damn it! I had meant to move Luden a little bit closer. Fucking game. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go after these guys first. These guys are kind of slow, so hopefully we can outrun them and drag them across so we can beat these guys, turn around, beat these guys, and by that time, that guy will have caught up with us. This guy with the sword can also summon others, so it's a good idea to get rid of him quickly. I will end up using one of my points, though. Let's see, can he get in there? No, he can't. Damn it! And he could get up there if I leave him a little bit of room. Only to there, though, so I'd have to move all the way. I'd have to waste 2 points. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's come over here. This guy will probably come up. In fact, is he next? He is. Okay, so this guy will probably come up, then I can use him to have a crack. Okay, we'll do that. Yes, go that way. And bring that strength down. Oh, really? Well, that's kind of crap. I suppose I could have him move in here, and then we could just start working on these guys. Not sure if they would get up close or not. Alright, let's do it. Let's keep this guy boxed in. Let's take down his strength. Although, with a 15 attack here... Okay, well, now with the 12 attack... Well, I had hoped to get out of combat earlier. This is not going my way yet. I could come in here and attack him from the back. Now he's got a 12 against 16. I would have to take down his armor. I really don't want to do that, though. I want to keep these guys clumped together so I can surround them rather than have myself surrounded. Yeah, damn it. If I had moved him a little bit closer, so he'll be late to the party. That's okay. He'll be out of danger for a while. And this guy, I want out of combat for as long as I can keep him out of combat. Now he has got... Eric has the ability to rally one opponent. At this point, it would probably have been better to bring Yrsa so I could actually shoot people. Ah, you little bastard. Is that enough to kill him? It's gonna be close. Ah, damn. So I'm gonna waste a turn. Well, at least it did more damage to him than me. So... do I strike the one? Do I strike... No, because I can use his sweeping ability. So I will actually use you to crack down on that. Now, wait a minute. His Bring the Pain is only going to do 1 damage, I think. But it would give him that +1 to return the favor. Now, we need to bring that down first. Otherwise, no one is going to do damage to him. Okay. So I will use your Tempest ability. Still only got the 1 point. Damn it. We gotta kill him before he summons. Is Luden gonna be in there? Nope. What about Eric? Eric could do it. Because he won't have his turn until... Yeah, okay. So we won't waste the movement on that. We'll have Eric do it. And he's got to come in here. He would only do 1 point apiece. So... could I strike down? Either way, I'm only going to do a little bit. You know, I do 2 points. So let's go ahead and use our Tempest as well. And then they'll take the 2 points from the adjacency bonus. Which is nice, actually. Okay. So we'll get Luden over here. Although that might put him in danger. Because he might, you know, because he's a weaker character, he might draw aggro from someone. So actually, let's keep him in the back. and he can give support to Eric, just in case Eric, for whatever reason, that reason actually being the fact that he's not going to be able to hit him because he's got 10 armor, and he's only got 8. Aw, damn it! I didn't think about that. No, you bastard, leave him alone. Alright, Eric. 80%. Okay. That time he did get me. Oh, shoot. Now I blocked myself in. Why don't I just have him rest and gain back a willpower? Okay, so if I move over here, I could block this guy, because then he wouldn't be able to move in to attack Bercy. I would then leave myself a positioning for Hakan to get in there. But I really would like to focus on one guy. I mean, not focusing on these people is a bad thing. But let's do it. Let's get up here. Let's block this guy's movement. Yeah, let's get here, because if I move here, he might still be able to sneak around behind me, but if I get here, he definitely won't have enough movement to get over here. So, but this guy will be able to sneak right on through. Oh well. Okay. Still need to break down his armor a bit. Okay. Well, you know, wait a minute. Oh, because his... Shit. Gonna have to break down his armor as well. Okay. Well, now Bercy could get in there. He's got 12, so he could do some major damage to him. But he would be an easy attack. And what I should have done was moved him down, so I could have Hakan in here. Hindsight. Although if I push him over this way, I might have this guy run in. Nah. Yeah, he's gonna attack Bercy because he's got a huge advantage there. Now I don't want to... Oh shit! Damn it! I meant to pull the friggin' thing there, because now I don't want Bercy to be locked in. Okay. Well. Oh no! Now he is locked in. Oh, god damn it, Gaz! What the fuck are you doing? Really hurt me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, okay. We'll move him up here. Well, fuck. I deserve that, because I did a shit job there. That was my fault. Things were going really well, and then I just dropped the ball. Okay, we're gonna move you over here. In fact, we're gonna move you all the way around. That might draw these guys, actually. Let's not do that. Let's just move you here. Although... Nah. I was thinking I could use a Tempest around these guys, but let's not do that. Okay. So Hakan will be able to knock him out this time around. I will get... Now Luden has the ability to attack sideways. And if I used his Impale, knockback tile, -1 strength per movement. Okay, so if I move, he would just move back 1 and he'd move forward, and so he'd take 1 damage. That's really not that great. So let's just come in here and do a straight up attack, because then I can do 5 damage. Oh, god damn you! Getting in my way? Okay, well, we won't let Eric move up there, because I can still come around here. What has he got? Not much of anything. If I came in here, I could sneak... I don't know, sneak an attack on this guy? Let's try that. I haven't used up any of my points yet, so... Alright. Get in here. 6. There we go. I knew they would smell the blood. Try and come up and take advantage of me. Alright, we'll do this. Okay. Just hold out a little longer, my friend. Let's see. Actually, I think I want you to move. Let's move you around, that way I give some of my other people a chance to sneak up on you. Yeah, I guess here. Okay. Okay. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Considering that we have a man down, and one of them is only 4 hit points away from death, well, being knocked out, I think we'll just pull back before they regroup. The dredge give you a wide berth and scatter into the distance. Damn. If I hadn't been sloppy there, this could have been a perfect victory. Ah, I can't believe that. Just let it get away from me. Making bad decisions. But I got 9 renown. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop, out of breath. Dredge, that direction. You overhear him tell Ludin, about a day away. They found a village. You ask what they're doing. Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them or more, looking for gods know what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Let's draw some forward and split them up. You send a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up the hill in their plodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. Okay, 480 versus a few less on my side. But they have nervous glances, so let's charge them again. Rush into battle. Okay, now Bercy is out with an injury, but even with that -1 strength, I think he'll still be powerful enough that we'll want him in. I think this time I'll bring Yrsa. We'll just see how she does in comparison to Eric, because Eric really didn't do much of anything. He did have a 10 strength though, so he was good for coming in at the last moment, but I think Luden can handle that as well. Luden is kind of a distance fighter because he can fight 2 squares away, so we'll keep him and try and keep Yrsa safe. But I think I'll trade off Moger for Gunnulf, because I want some heavy damage right up front, so... Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm not thrilled at all about this layout. These guys, however, should be easy to mow through. It's just a matter... Well, if we start right here, we start right in front of these guys. So I could attack them. We'd be quickly surrounded, though. If I start on this side, they might come towards me, and if I can keep them sort of bunched up, that would be good. The thing is, I've got 4 Varl, and they would take up all of this, so... Let's see. We have to take out this guy first. So, Bersi can go here. Take Gunnulf here. I should get to go first, but I don't think I'll be able to get all the way down there. This is not a good idea, actually, because that 15 to my 8 is going to knock him out really quickly. Maybe I should come fight these guys first. That might just be a better choice. Because then these guys would get in the way of the big guys, but then they might also whittle me down. So... let's actually get you there. Let's put you there. I'll put... keep Bersi there, and Moger can keep our flank safe. And then I'll have Luden and Yrsa hang out in the back. Okay. This is going to be hard just because of placement. But we got to get in here and start smacking them up. Would it be a good idea to do this? No, because then I'd be closer to those guys. Although... okay, here we go. Wait a minute. If I leave him a little room, he could come in and probably mop up. I'm also leaving him exposed. Now he can... okay, he's got to be right there in front, so if I did do this, I can't do that, because he can't get to this. Okay, we'll have to get in the way, but I really don't want to be ganged up on right now anyway. Oh yeah, 8. Yeah, you leave him alone, you bastard. Okay, we're just gonna charge everyone forward across the battlefield as best I can. Oh, you think you're getting away? Good luck with that. I guess Bersi gets a kill. It's fine by me. Okay. Luden, come on up. I'm kind of worried about Moger here. Okay, now she can get forward here just a bit. If I... well, I could weaken his armor. Let's try and weaken his armor. See if I can knock him out as quickly as possible. Just out of curiosity, though, how much is my range on this? Okay, so even if I had moved forward, I couldn't use this. I could use it on these two, but let's just do what we can here. And the big guy. I am worried a little bit about that big guy. Okay, so I'm gonna come over to this side fully, so I can move someone in here. 8. Next up, I need to get his exertion going. Let's see. If I move him over here, I can get Bercy to come in. Now see, the thing is, I could use my sweeping ability, do one attack on this guy. On this guy. And then kill this guy in the same blow. But I'd only be doing 1 damage to this guy. Right now, if I focus on him, I could do 4. Which is much better. So I guess I'll come in here. And I'll weaken him. Mogre's gonna be in the front very shortly. If I push him over here, I still give Bercy a chance to get in there. At the expense of one of my points. But he also gets him further this way, further back from the enemies. We're gonna be ganged up on here real quick. Okay. There we go, that a boy. Oh, stop that bastard. Dang it. Well, let's get him over here. I guess. Man, Mogre's a beast. Could you do the damage? I guess I should have seen if she could go after this guy instead. I should be able to get to him before he has his chance, though. Okay, who do I deal the damage to? I have a 90% chance here to knock this guy out. Come on, Yrsa. There we go. Run, coward. Okay, well, I could get this guy. Who needs the kill, though? I could get Gunnulf to come in here. Because who... Okay, even Luden would have a chance at him, but Gunnulf could definitely get in there. Or he would maybe have a chance of getting up here? Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay. But I gotta leave him some room. I gotta leave him some room to walk, so I guess I'll just stay over here. Kind of a waste, because Hakoni's a powerhouse. But that's okay. That's right, you stay in the back. Okay. There we go. If I do one more. Now that little clump there is kind of worrisome to me. See, if I bring him over here, he can still be attacked, but alright. So Bercy here has a chance to run in there and do some damage. How close is this guy to coming towards me? Okay, he probably would take the chance to move up there. if I let him have it. Instead, I think I'll just come over here and do straight up, let's see, it'd be 4 damage to him. And that way I leave this, I leave this whole area open. There we go. Oof. Okay. Luden, you gotta get in there and do something, but I really don't want you blocking Gunnulf or Hakan. So I think I'll have you move here and maybe draw someone out. It's kind of a waste of your talents. Looks like that's what he's gonna do precisely. And unfortunately... Okay, now I definitely don't want her in range. Because as 6/6, she is going to draw aggro. What I could do, though... What is her range on this? It is 1 to the side, 1, 2, 3, looks like 4, even 5. So if she was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5. So just out of range, even if I moved her right there. And I definitely wouldn't want her super close, so we'll waste one of her points, her last remaining point, incidentally. Let's just keep her back. We need to get Hakan in there real quick so he can take care of this guy. So, we will do that. And, Bercy's gonna take a few hits. Oh boy. Okay. I will use him to weaken the shields on this guy. I mean, he's gonna do damage to me, this guy's gonna do damage to me, we gotta weaken him. It's the only way we're gonna get in there. As for you... We're doing this without points. Shit. Okay. Well, since you're only going to be doing 1 damage to them, you may as well go ahead and use this. Now, wait a minute. We're looking at 1 point here. Yeah, we want at least 1 point of damage on this guy. Oh, and look at that, all the knock-on effects. That was good. Except that it got him into trouble there. Okay. We kind of want to leave Gunnulf out of it now, but I don't think we can afford to do that much anymore. I really don't want to get him in there. I mean, as soon as he starts swinging, it's gonna be bad news. But you gotta start doing your part. That's what I like to see. Okay, now she can come in here. Finally use her slag and burn, right? If I put it right here, it's gonna block the way for Gunnulf. Now let's just use her special abilities to weaken this guy. Although any aggro I draw is bad for her. Oh well. Hakan can come in, hopefully save the day. They're gonna keep picking on my friends. Again, I sort of made a tactical error here in that I put a lot of my... Oh shit, see, I saw that happening. I put my good warriors down here, and then by the time they had to run across the screen, it wasn't going to work out so well. You know what? 90% chance, let's try it. I feel here that I'm going to run out of steam at the end, just being overwhelmed. So... maybe I should just weaken their armor. I would be able to do more damage that way. Now would be a good time for Eric, though, because he would be able to use his ability to get everyone their... Well, not everyone, but many people would be able to get their special willpower increased. This is going to come down to Hakan and Mogr. Shit. Okay. Well, they did their part. Now, he's not going to do any kind of damage to him, so... You did your part, boys. I did rather poorly here. Let's just weaken their shields for the other guys. Oh, come on, he doesn't even need that. That was just unnecessary brutality. Now, could he do it? Actually, yeah, Ludin could take him out. Hakan could swing around, knock that guy out. But I don't... Well, maybe... No, because they're going to focus on him, Well, they wouldn't do much damage right now to Ludin, so I'll just keep him over here. And 4 damage. I really haven't been meaning to get Ludin this many kills. I really kind of consider that a waste. Ah, damn it. Can't get close, so I will have to waste that. But he's got no armor, so... Bercy will go down. Or he won't. He's a badass. It's because of that 4 against my armor of 8. They did not take Bercy's armor down. So this makes up for my my mishandling of him earlier. I really don't want to give Ludin this many kills. But, I do want to win, so... Well... If I waited a turn... I could get Hakan in there. Yeah. Alright. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy's been pushed back, blah blah. We're gonna leave again. So that one could have been better. I completely failed to protect Yrsa. Bercy really stood his ground. Unfortunately, Gunnulf could not say the same. It's just that shield attack. You know, as soon as those bastards womp that thing down... Alright, well... Or, okay, fine. With the village still a day away, you're eating on the march. Varl approaches. We had words earlier, says Gris. You recall him claiming that he didn't care for your command. You were right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his posture and sincerity in his eyes. You've got one shot. You tell him to report to Mogr. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with Mogr. Okay, well, I'm going to camp here because this has been a very long episode. Didn't mean to let it go so long. Looks like we have another warrior. Gris, who has what? Battering ram. Knock back, dealing armor damage, and return the favor. Okay, well, he might be a good replacement for Moger. That knockback might be good. Gris, the model Varl warrior. Gris doesn't have much distinction to his name and little influence on the politics of Varl, but he's a warrior through and through, having fought in every great war and killed countless dredge and men alike. Dependable when he's not shooting his mouth off. Okay. Well, I look forward to using him. He's got 12s, so he'll be a good replacement for, well, I guess, Gunnulf right now until Gunnulf is healed. So, that's good. Anyway, I think this episode has gone on long enough, and we've still got more to come. So, see you next time.